I'm sitting here with Beatriz Milhazes. Beatriz Milhazes will have her first exhibition in Switzerland with Fondation Beyeler beginning the 29th of January, and the exhibition is going up to the 25th April 2011. Beatriz, can you tell us a little bit about the exhibition at Fondation Beyeler? How did the show come out?
Yes, I think it's when Samuel Keller invited me to the show, he said the proposal was something like making some work, some special project for the show. And so I decided to make for one of the rooms a group of 4 paintings that they are about the 4 seasons. The 4 seasons in Brazil, because in Rio specifically, because the seasons are very different than what you know or what you learn about seasons. So, and then I have this for summer is very big summer, like spring will be a little smaller, and then the fall is smaller than a very narrow winter. And so I developed, so these 4 paintings will be the room, one room, and the other room will be with the collages from collections. So it was like a kind of a small survey of collage. And in the winter garden, I will show some mobiles that actually came up from the set designs I do for my sister dance company in Brazil. And it's made with elements from the carnival in Brazil, so right. In Rio specifically. So it's these three rooms, and then 3 specific projects for each one.
So we know you especially from your paintings. What we are sitting on here in Miami Beach is a floor work out of ceramics, which are painted with gold, red gold, silver and platinum. And this floor work seems to me quite special.
Yeah, it's my first time really working with tiles. No, I love the developing of decorative art on tiles, and I had books of it. I use as a reference sometimes, but I never really did any work, any project using this material. And so when they wanted to have the booth this year about my work because of the coming show. They said, why it's the opportunity maybe to do this unique piece using gold and something like that. So I made the drawing, and then it was kind of adventure, I tell you. We have a very short time to make it. And then, so José Nuro, that is from the Suro ceramic in Mexico, he said, yes, okay, let's go do it. And so it's real gold, it's yellow gold, red gold, platinum, and the white is the regular white ceramic. So it's all handmade.
You have been working with patchwork already.
Well, not exactly patchwork, but I work with patterns. That's and the patterns as a reference. It's like a reference for my paintings, especially. Yeah.
Beatriz Milhazes is a Brazilian artist born in 1960. Beatriz, where did you study? How did you came up as an artist?
Well, I was born and grew up in Rio, and I studied in a school of art in Rio, so I was really developing all my art studies in painting, but they are in a local thing. And very young though, so my mother is an art historian and a teacher in the university in Rio, and so she always, so I had art around at home. And so when I was questioning what kind of a profession I would take, I visited the art school, the local one, and I really like it. And I felt like this is it's for me, it's I felt really, it was my thing. And then I was like 19 years old, and I never really changed my mind.
And I'm right, the exhibition at the Fondation Beyeler is your first exhibition in Switzerland, your first solo exhibition?
Yes, it is my first institutional, and so I'm very, very excited about this, yeah.
And you mentioned already, I haven't seen the title of the exhibition.
I think there is no
You told us
until
something
now.
about seasons and things like that. Is
Yeah.
there any involvement with Switzerland or?
Well, it will be interesting because when we first talk about the show, and I had this season, and then Samuel said, "Oh, that's a great idea." The schedule for the show was not totally finished, and then finally, I'm like now, finishing the paintings, and we'll be in the very serious feeling like finishing the painting during summer, a very hot summer in Brazil, and I will show it in very,
Winter
very
time.
serious winter. And so this is very talking about seasons. I think seasons is about my work could be linked with seasons in general,
seasons.
because the nature, the change of nature, all the colors are part of my motivation as an artist. Yeah.
So can we say you take your inspirations out of being outside or out of the seasons?
I think I need the nature around me. That's why I never thought about moving my studio anywhere, and I always kept my studio in Rio, because even Rio is a big city. I have my studio next to the Botanic Garden, so it's close to the beach, so I have this nature around me. And so I think I need it and I think I need like sun, and I need, how can I say, color and sun maybe, yeah, around too.
So how does a normal working day looks like? Are you working outside then or in an atelier?
No, in a
In
in a
an
studio.
atelier.
Yeah, I think I work a lot with imagination. So I think the imagination is a big part of my work, and I get this motivation outside, but I need to be concentrated in and not really indoors, not outdoors.
Okay, so we hope during your exhibition in Switzerland you will have some sun or some good
Sun
times,
and
maybe
snow.
not too
For
cold.
me, this level of snow, I think is very beautiful, and it's kind of exotical.
So, Beatriz Milhazes, good luck for your first solo exhibition in Switzerland, and have a good time here in Miami.
Okay.
Thank you very much for the interview.
Thank you very much. I think.